my nightmare.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are back. It's the boy Trigger Troy, your man of horror, and my lovely co-host.
Breathe the Scream Queen.
That's motherfucking right. So since we did, I like to do both Valentine's and Black History stuff. So we've done the Valentine's episode. So now it's time to do the Black History episode. So the movie I chose for that, I wanted to do Bad Hair. I hadn't watched it since it first came out, and I liked, at least from what I recalled before I watched it, I liked the idea of it. So it was like, fuck it, let's do that one. And then the list I'm already doing like on like socials and stuff is top Black horror moments. We're doing our top 5. Excuse me. So, with that being said, would you like to do the review or the list first?
The review, because I just rewatched the movie. Because, like you said, I ain't watched it when it came out. So, and I forgot like so many people were in the movie.
That's what I was about. That was the first thing I was about to say. Like, this shit was stacked. The cast was like crazy.
The cameo, and people were just the cast, all of it. It was some people in this. It was some people.
Literally, people were just coming out of nowhere, and I'm like,
Usher popped up. Like, I'm like, oh my god!
Everybody is in this movie. It was crazy. I'll say that, and then I liked the Kelly Rowland song.
Yes.
The video, I have that shit on my I have it on my iTunes.
It is very Kelly Rowland.
It's yeah.
It fit in.
I
with
love
her
it. That's my shit.
Music, like,
right. But I mean, yeah, we can go ahead and start the review or whatever. So just to kind of start it off is the main girl when she's like a little girl, and her sister is like perming her hair. And she was just being a bitch. First off, like I'm like, this. She's just mean. I'm like, are just older siblings just mean like that?
It's time to like get your hair right. And I'm like, what you mean? I've been with y'all long enough. I need to look like y'all and stuff. Like, come on, bro. It's ways to not be like that, bro. You do not have to tell a little black girl that. And but then I have to remember that the movie is set in the 70s, right? The beginning of the movie is set at this point. And I can remember growing up in the 90s, still being like, oh, your hair needed to be straight. Your coils and kinks is nappy. It's not coily. It's not kinky. Well, it's kinky, but it wasn't coily. It wasn't curly.
Hot combs and perms everywhere.
Okay, relaxers. This, straighten, and that. It was very much you could not wear your natural hair. Like, it's unkept. It's not. You gotta fix it, and that's all I kept thinking about when I was watching the opening scene. Like, I can remember this being said. I remember like the women around me having these kind of conversations and shit back then. So I'm like triggered as fuck watching.
Oh, of course, I'm sure it definitely got to some people because it's that idea. I even have, and not like that specific memory, but I have memories from my cousins of like being around when they are told shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's definitely and that's why I like the movie too. The idea, because it's our horror. Like,
literally,
Black people have a very collective experience, and
it's not the like, especially then, like getting your hair done wasn't a fun experience. It wasn't like
shit.
Like, beauty is gonna hurt. Why I gotta hurt for me to look?
Like, what? Who said?
Like, so that being that, like you said, like I was excited when the movie came out because I'm like, there is some crazy shit in the Black women's hair for sure around respectability politics and how you come off, especially during those times. So that was
because like you figure at this time. So I mean, because it starts off in the 70s and some shit happens and she like scars her head basically.
She getting the relaxer. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Yeah.
She getting a relaxer. she's supposed to be neutralizing it with the shampoo and shit, so it'll stop burning her scalp. And that's why she, the little girl's complaining. It's still burning. She was like, I deal with the box said, and she didn't like, the little girl got this scar in the back of her head now. But y'all know, black women, you know what that feel like, having a relaxer burn the fuck up out. Now you got scabs and shit in your scalp.
Yeah, ooh.
No, there was no way you could do those kinds of things.
Not at all. Not at all.
Like, that's the movie.
Yeah, and that's like
literally getting your scalp burned by a chemical.
Oof.
Like, that is literally
fuck that. Yeah. Fuck that. I'm gonna say, and it like with the girl that it's happening to, she's like the main character, and then like jumps to the 80s.
Anna. Her name is Anna.
Yeah, and I didn't think about it till when I was watching, because I rewatched it this morning. And I didn't think about the idea of this is when we've kind of basically started. So not that many people have it. Because like
the whole
when it was happening when I first watched, so like,
would there
be a bunch of bitches running around with this? And it's like, no, because this is when it first came out. This is when it started. Bitches was rocking afros and shit. Like and then it was like, here, try this. And I'm like, damn, they fuck us up. But but like, so the main character, her hair is more on the natural side, you know what I'm saying? She's just trying to like, she works in like TV
for a channel,
like on some MTV type shit. Yeah.
Yep. Culture.
And she trying to like grow, she like, I want to do more, I want to get bigger in this, and she's like interviewing, and everybody's just kind of always just kind of looking at her like, sorry, Erykah Badu, not this one. Like like no, Mother Earth. And it's like starting to get to her. So like now fucking Vanessa Williams. I'm like, excuse me. She's like the head, like
interviewing when before she goes into the meeting where we see Vanessa Williams and what the fuck is his name? The nigga from Dawson Creek. What is his name?
Oh yeah, James Van Der Beek or something like that.
He's in the movie. But before we see the two of them, she's on like, I guess what looks like an interview or something, and they were asking, do the screen test, and they're like asking her questions about her hair, and like, oh, okay, and then whatever happens, it's weird, and so she goes to the meeting after she bumps into I don't even know his name in the movie now, but Dawson's Creek. She bumps into him right before, I guess, he goes into the meeting, and then she's late because she's paying attention to something else. She goes into the meeting, she all quiet and shit, and that's when they like basically announce that the VP that was there, she's stepping down. There's a new one. So there's a new lady. He's the head of whatever division they are for culture, and how things are going to be different. And they're talking about New Jack Swing. Like you said, like they're really like real life they're using real life elements in the movie.
Yeah.
Because back then that was when New Jack Swing started to go off.
Yeah, and everybody like, shit, this
Boys to Men and New
R&B hip hop shit might have something to it.
Yeah, like, and that's what they were talking about. Like, this is the future. And lo and behold, it really fucking was. It really fucking was.
Like, that's it. For real.
So, never mind. So, that's when when new people come in, people get fired. So we're gonna see if you fit with what we're trying to do, or we're gonna get you the fuck up out of here. So we meet Vanessa Williams in the episode, because this is who's taking Ada's place. I think that was her name. But she, and it was funny because one of the other characters was like, oh, it's always a light-skinned bitch. And I can't.
Dog, yeah.
Her wig was so fucking bad.
Yeah, that was some big ass hair.
That was some thick hair. It was like...
It was on there. I'm
that
like,
didn't go unnoticed by me, and I'm assuming it was done very purposeful, because it looks like the wig is almost too big for her. Like, if that makes sense, like the wig was like an extra large and she got a medium head type thing. It looked almost as if it didn't really fit her head, like it was gonna slide down at any moment. Oh my goodness, that made me laugh. But you know, they like, she's like, I'm gonna meet with everyone, you know, this is my new assistant. And it just so happened that Anna's position was the assistant to the other VP. So now your job is definitely in jeopardy. Because,
right.
You know,
and so she told her, like, look, that hair. she
like,
said,
but wait, before
NDRB.
she has the meeting, she meets, like, she goes and she what does she do? She started talking to the Julius nigga that does he's like the VJ for whatever show he does on the channel. And you hear the other ladies like, damn, is she still fucking with him? I hope she not fucking with him no more. Like, damn, is he that bad? And then we see him and her interacting, and yes, he is that bad.
Yes, he is that bad. He's exactly that bad. Like,
that nigga's an asshole.
Asshole. So yeah. So then they have that moment, and then, you know, she talks to Vanessa Williams' character, and she just like, if you want to be one of my top girls, I'm gonna need that shit. I'm gonna need it laid out, like
laid out, fried to the side.
She give her like,
she told her she had to change her hair. Like, you
got. She told her about
there's no way I'm letting you stay here.
That's it. And she gave her like the information to her salon, and it was so funny when she walked in and Robin Thede stupid ass was sitting there. I was like, oh god, I know there's gonna be some bullshit. Like, she's like, well, I don't know how they do it from your hood
or wherever. I said, okay, bitch, I love you. Like, okay, she plays up to stand her ass. Well.
I wish. Side note, real quick, I wish that a Black Lady sketch show was funnier, because
I'm going to tell you why it's moments. Not. I'm going to tell you why it's not. Quinta. Once Quinta left,
after she left, it did. It did.
I know she went on to do bigger, better things. We got Abbott from it, and I love that.
Girl, drop in once a week, or you know, once a month. Please. Shit, like, please, or even just write it. You even gotta be on it. Just write it.
Behind the scenes, like, I don't know if she was helping writing. I don't know if it was just her being there. But I watched the first season and then watched the rest of them, and I'm like, it is drastically different.
Yeah, Sky Townsend was funny, but not on the level of Quinta Brunson.
Like, so it was still made me laugh. It was still funny. Yeah, it was just different.
Different. And it was just like, I wasn't outraged when they canceled it, because I was like, I mean, yeah, I get it.
When they canceled,
I get it.
I don't think I watched past season 3.
It was only up to season 4, so you missed too much. But
I feel like
I think it was just a change in cast. They also changed the cast again. Like, they like, I don't know.
I'm not so upset with the changing in cast for shows like that, because think of SNL, Mad TV.
Yeah. But it's every few years. Y'all doing it every season, which I guess
at this
terrible.
Rate, you don't have the chance to go that long, so you might have to do it. That they are canceling shows even that are look at Lovecraft Country. Excellent.
Out fucking standing. And they said,
still was like, shopping block.
That's enough.
Next.
That's enough.
I guess, I assume
you get your black asses out of here.
No. Like, yeah, they was getting shows out of here these last couple of years, and I feel bad because I enjoyed the shows, and it sucks that we get, but it is what it is.
Yeah, but Robin Thede's goofy ass is the fucking attendant
receptionist.
So yeah. And so she like, basically we ain't got no time, not for a while, you know what I'm saying? And
not even just that, she told her how much it was, and she already behind on rent, facing evictions.
Yeah, it was like $4 something.
Eviction. And it was like $450 or $500 that the cost was. And she was like, yeah, and we're not open to.
We don't have any stylists. Yeah, and we don't have no stylists to do it or some shit.
No, she told her the books weren't open till February. She was like, the next available appointment is in February. And so she was looking around, and so she went to Laverne's character. I absolutely forgot she was in here too. She like, did you ever have a dream? Somebody come when I got a dream, twinkle in my eye type shit, you gonna fold. You're gonna fold.
Yeah.
But did she do voodoo?
If it's a good speech. I don't know if she did it or if it's the act of what they're doing.
Because she
essentially put. So you know, we actually missed a part. The moss-haired girl earlier in the film, before she changes her hair, she's like visiting her family.
Oh yeah. When her uncle gave her
she makes
book.
some. Yeah, and she made some comment. But like her sister, like I don't know if it was her sister or her, but they were reading the story of the moss-haired girl. Like they started because they kind of read it in different parts throughout the movie. But they started reading
That's
it,
when
and
they
it was
started
like the girl with the hair, like
there when they were in that scene. You're right. They started to read the book.
And I think that's the spirit of the movie. Like I think when they do that, the act of that summons that spirit or something to that effect. But yeah, she was fucking her head up. I'm like, oh my God. She like, she fucked her up so bad that bitch passed out. She's like, it's fine, you're not the first one. And I thought about that, like.
So that's why I asked, was like this some type of voodoo? Because one was saying stuff. I didn't pick up all of it when I had the captions on and still didn't pick up all of it. But she was saying stuff while she was throwing it in. But I'm like, okay, you braided it. You was a little rough with the braid down anyway.
But bitch, you were going to kind of hard.
You ain't even blow dry it straight or nothing to get it detangled. You just went straight in. You said, fuck it. I said, all right.
Right.
But once she got to sewing it in, the hair gets sewed into the braid. Why was she sewing it into her scalp? Like her
whole ass stabbing her. Like, but I'm like, I wonder if there's people that do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Doing it so fucking hard, they're just fucking up. Ouch.
Oh my God. Ouch. So she passed, like you said, she passes out. And she, she wake up, she got it. It's done. It's very done. Yeah. I also think that they weren't. I think that the wigs and leaving, the wigs and the sew-ins and stuff were done a certain way to look like back then because now I don't think they should have big dumbass babies like now, but it just really gave. I put a wig on top of my head.
Yeah, I can see that.
All of them did. Everybody that put a wig on, like they clearly all.
The hair was big back then, and like.
So that's why I'm wondering. Big. Like, was that? Not that I was wondering. I felt like that was purposely done that way because it was really of the times, kind of thing. So it was just like, let's go get us some good cheap wigs, y'all.
Right. So now at this point, right? She was looking at she like, damn. So now she go back to work with her new look. First off, as soon as she walked in, everybody said, and I thought about every time I see a girl who just get that shit done, like, ooh, shit. Like, man. But she walked in the office and all the other, like, her other colleagues and shit that got shows and all that, they still natural. They looking like, look at this bitch. Like, fuck her. And Vanessa Williams comes in basically kind of reaffirming that whole idea and the look and just changing up the style for the station. Like, girl, we're gonna have to do this, this, and this. And the one friend is like, fuck that. Yeah. They have a meeting with her. I'm gonna change myself.
Yeah, they have a meeting with her. And they was like, I've done so much ass kissing. I've already changed myself in certain ways. I'm no longer doing it. I'm definitely not doing it this way. It wasn't something I do in my normal life. I'm not trying to do it now. She basically said, fuck y'all. And the amount of sister that is used throughout this movie.
Listen. This is so now she like
really saying sister that much back then? Sister.
Come on. I mean, probably. Like, honestly, fresh off the 70s, it's probably still hitting the sister. Up until like 85, 80, 87. Like, but yeah, like, so she convinces her, she basically like, just play the game for a second and you'll be good. Like, just bam, bam. So she like kind of gives into it, but we cut to the nighttime now because homegirl back in her apartment and her, her landlord is like this fucking sleazy, just dick asshole fucking. And he was already like trying to increase her rent by $500. First off,
like just randomly though, like in the middle of nowhere, what? Talking about I can do it whenever I want to. Yeah, you literally legally cannot.
And his fucking he, basically tries to rape her, and her hair like starts to come
like
to
not
life.
just the hair, but the hair attacks him and kills him
Yeah.
somehow. It like stabs
And she's
him.
like in a trance based almost as the hair is moving.
But her eyes turn colors. She's like
almost
like that crackling noise. What is it? The Grudge that their bodies would make.
Almost
kind of like that noise is going on. And I'm like,
literally like the Grudge would weave. Like yeah, exactly that.
So she like shakes out of it. And she's like, oh my God, what the fuck? So now the weave all extra fucked up. And it's like this long piece that's still in him, like in his chest. And I'm like,
and it's just drinking. Like, it was like moving. You couldn't tell what it was doing at first. But the more you get into it, it's like, oh shit, it's drinking his blood. And the hair kind of goes back to her body. And she's back. Like, the shit fixes itself. Like, oh, so it needs blood. She like, no, this is the only time, like, struggling with that.
But that was why she told her to use that pink lotion when she got her hair done when she first got her hair done.
Literally,
Lorraine told her like, you need to use this every day.
Yeah,
every day. Every day.
Yeah. And so they get to the like little get together at work and everything, and they basically ask her, she has to like host this event thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that. It's all fun and cute and everything, and then she goes. Is this the part? I think.
No, so they was at the party right after the
okay.
They at that party, and Zora started asking her questions like, "Hey, you been using that shit?" But she doing it in like such a weird witchy ass way.
Yeah, like it started, hasn't it? And they come in like, we need you to host this thing, and afterwards and everything, she notices the guy and her boss like arguing, and she like pull off on a nigga like, fuck you, and leave him.
Mm-hmm.
And he walk up like, I've been missing you, nigga shit.
Yeah, because wait. Because you know what? We done forgot something. While she has right before she get her hair done, or right after she gets her hair done, she finds out that her new boss and Julius is fucking. Julius is the nigga with this fucking because earlier, right before we even know that about him, we knew that they were fucking. He was like, I've been seeing someone, and that crushed her little feelings. She was crying at work.
Yeah,
that's why you don't fuck your coworkers, because then you're gonna be crying in the bathroom around your other coworkers, and now you got to fake like you're on your period.
Exactly.
So that takes you to there. And then they had another conversation after she gets her hair done, and she's talking to him about it, and he like, "Girl, calm down. We had fun. It was cool. Stop. Like you're doing a lot."
And then So at this point, this was the party, the other party, like after. And
she sees Edna.
She go back to his place. Yeah, and then she go back to his place, and then they fuck, and like while they're fucking, the hair comes to life. First off, I mean, the visual on that was dope.
Yes, it was.
So certain parts visually I really, really liked, but now the hair is kind of coming to life, and it breaks the champagne glass and just starts stabbing the motherfucker, like, and then going in and drinking the blood, and it was like, what the fuck? And so now she like, okay, she runs away, and now she like, I need to cut this fucking hair out. And obviously the hair wasn't fucking with that.
Yep, she goes to the salon and like, hey, yo, get this up out of here. No.
She see Edna in there again too. And and the hair basically like
it
comes to life and kills everybody in the fucking everybody. And it's just looking just smooth and just like, okay.
Come on, Remy. Indian Wave.
Right. And she went to, after that, like, she go back home or whatever and talk to like her uncle.
Yeah, that's when she remembered the book. The story.
Yeah, the story, the moss hair girl, and she like, tell me anything else you know about it.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like weirded out, but he still kind of talking to her, just like the wigs that they gave to the slaves and stuff like that were made out of tree moss to kind of replicate straight hair. Because their hair was too nappy. And it was like, that shit's, they've always hated our hair. Fuck y'all hair too. But then he's like, it's basically the spirit of dead witches, and they kind of control until they get the control of the body, they control the mind or whatever the case is. And so now she like, oh shit. So she trying to like break out of the possession, and she goes to the office and she sees her, the boss, Vanessa Williams, is like fully possessed at this point, like completely fucking weave monster. And she kind of chases her through the building and shit, and like as she's doing it, she runs into, what the fuck is her name? I cannot think of her name.
Who?
The actress that had the short kind of hair, the funny one who was talking all the shit. Lena Waithe.
Yeah, there you go. I'm like, I
know
exactly
her character.
who she is, and I'm like, I can't get her name.
Yeah. So she runs into her character, and they both like, running, I guess, like all of the weaves in the building are connected. So just like running from bitches, and
because she sent them all to the same person.
Yeah. And they, they took, they grab her, kill her, and then she runs into like a little booth and hides in there. The glass is kind of tough and all that. And so first she finds a gun and tries to shoot, but it's a lighter. And she like, damn, like fucking, I'm gonna die. And then she stopped and thought about it, like sprinklers. And I had to kind of laugh at this part.
And like, this is gonna be my last thing. Let me have my cigarette.
Like, fuck it. And I had to laugh.
She saw that sprinkler, baby. She said, my hair can't get wet. Like, let's get it wet.
So that's exactly why I had to laugh, because I thought about it like, oh yeah, but don't get my hair wet. And like, so she lights a sprinkler and the water goes everywhere, and it basically defeats the bad hair.
Yeah, it literally makes it like weak or whatever, so she gets able to cut it off and shit.
And that's the story. I mean, after this point, obviously she has her hair back to being natural and everything. And she moves back in with her aunts and everything. And let me see. Yeah, she does finish reading the story. The moss hair girl story, and then she realizes that her cousin got an appointment at that at the salon, and she like, oh shit, no, like try to stop her, and then it just goes off. I really liked it. I guess we can go ahead and rate it.
Also Zora survived.
Oh yeah. She
completely possessed, but she survived.
She is good. Yeah, I just thought about it because there's like commercials or some shit that play that show her and everything. But and shit, Kelly Rowland's character was too.
Yeah, they because they end up showing they end up showing where all the weed was coming from, basically from a plantation that was owned by the man that owned the channel, which was Grant Madison, which was the white nigga. Well, not the white man, not him, but the one they kept talking about in the movie. I don't think we ever see him before that. I just know we hear his name.
Yeah. Okay, so rating. Watchability. I'll give it half because I feel like it takes a specific person to watch this. Mostly black, but I mean anybody that just kind of understands hair.
Yeah. If I it's some shit I would throw on, especially if I'm having a bad hair day. I'd throw this on.
Oh no. Let me think. So then half for watchability. Kill count.
High as
Kill
hell.
count is yeah. I'll give it kill
Top of
count
some hair.
because right. Let me think. I should just go get my list, but I'll be trying to remember all 5 categories because it's not that damn hard. Killer fear factor. Half.
I was not
because
there was. I don't know that there was anything to actually be afraid of. I don't have.
Well, I mean the weave. Like, well,
I mean, yeah,
but that's why I say half for me too because I don't do. You obviously I'm
not
bald.
just that. I
mean,
mean,
not bald, but you know,
it was
short
killing
hair.
other people randomly. Yeah. But I feel like if you didn't piss the hair off, you would get killed.
So I mean, anybody that probably actively is getting that shit done every week, every 2 weeks type shit will probably be afraid of it. So I'll give it a half. Cinematography. Yeah, I like some of the visuals. I think visually in the ways of like copying that decade and also just certain visuals with the hair and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Everything. It was down to the T of the early, mid, late 80s type thing.
I'm so mad that I can't. Give me 1 second because there's no way I can't remember that other category. Gore. Oh, yeah. Okay. Damn. Gore. The last one is gore.
Yeah, no.
No, I want to say no. Okay, so then that leaves 2 halves, 2 wholes, 3 stars. Yeah, 3 out of 5. Yeah, I can go with that. Okay. So now our top 5 Black horror moments. I'm excited. I've been having fun with this, doing it because I met day was today, day 14, right? Yep. Mm-hmm. And it's it's moments I forgot about type shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, ha ha ha. Like the one I forgot was Alien versus Predator, Sanaa Lathan. She was she's the final girl in a fucking Predator movie.
She is. You see my face damn. I'm like,
yeah. It's certain moments you forget about, and then I was just like, oh shit, yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you want to start, or I can start. However,
I don't know if I have moments so much as the movies that are Black.
Yeah. I mean, if the movie is Black, then it's the whole movie is the moment. Okay.
All right.
But if you have, if there is a specific scene that comes to mind, then
well, the one that comes to mind right now is Kelly Rowland taunting them niggas in Freddy versus Jason. Wish she could have made it to the end, but she didn't go out like no punk bitch. I'll give it to her there.
No, I think it's hilarious that she added the line "a faggot." She said she was like, I think it was supposed to be something else, but she said it's corny, and she was like, I mean, people where I'm from, this is kind of what they would say, sort of thing, and. Just knowing that she came with it, and she's kind of right, especially around that time. It was it
was a very popular word to say at the time. It really was.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, and it was an insult. Is she trying to insult Freddy? So faggot. I was like, oh my god. Okay, wait. So is that your?
That's my number 5.
Okay, go ahead. My number 5 is Joel from Scream 2, Dwayne Martin's character.
He was having none of that. He was having none of it. None of it.
He spent a day there. And said,
it was barely a full day, bro.
Well, right, because I think he got there that night. So it was by the next night, he was out. I was yeah, I'm good. There's people dying everywhere and shit. I'm all right. And that's another one actually. He added that part in. Like he probably had more scenes, but he told him like, I mean, from where I'm from, I love when we bring our environment into the movie. When we bring us, because like he was like, nah, we would just leave. And so they let him like just leave. It was like shit. I mean, we not gonna complain because you're not a major character anyway. We're probably just gonna kill you off right quick. So it's like, fuck it. And then back at the end, walk right back on in at the end with the camera. Like, all right, y'all.
Y'all ready? Now. Once the bullshit's over, we'll come back.
Like we're live. Yeah, fourth place.
My fourth place is stop. I gotta give me another second phone. The Blackening, just the entire movie.
Oh, just the whole. I was gonna
say it was black as fuck. The whole goddamn thing.
Yeah.
From having the gay friend, the friend that don't tell nobody she got back with her ex, and everybody like, we knew, but damn, okay.
Because like, nigga in the same group friend, and nigga in the same group.
Not that those are things are inherently black,
but just
that amongst our black ass friends, we could see our friend group in those black situations. Is what I mean.
Yeah. Well, homegirl took the Adderall and solved everything. That be me.
Talking
like, I thought it was an aspirin.
When they say you want to call me the blackest, but y'all always talk about my white side.
She said, "Shit, I'm scared." She was so funny. She was like, "Shit, I'm scared of my daddy. He's white." Like, yeah, the Blackening as a whole.
We're gonna make a joke throughout all the bullshit. Everything could be going left. There's gonna be jokes. There's gonna be kiki. Like it's just gonna be some shit talked about. Like when they were hiding in the duct. First, like why are y'all arguing in here? You're supposed to be hiding. Black people don't hide because we're gonna argue while we're hiding, and we're gonna.
Because somebody ain't gonna be able to shut the fuck up. So we just gotta go. Yeah, that whole moment. We got to get the fuck out of here because we're not going to shut up.
It was honestly
not you in here trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? We just be saying some bullshit. Not you in here trying to hide. It's my hide spot. Like, God damn it. Not a killer that hurt us and shit. Okay, so I think. Let me make sure, cause I've literally been doing it for like the past like few weeks on my own stuff, and I'll say my number 4 moment is Brenda from Scary Movie.
Well, I was definitely going to Scary Movie 2 times in a row.
Yeah, because this shit is just classic.
And then everybody else that was black at Scary Movie. Cause
like Brenda was just right. It's her scene, and the original is amazing from Scream 2. Jada Pinkett scene, fire. Mm-hmm. But the way that Brenda did it, you can't unsee it. You can't unhear it. It's like so now even if I'm watching the regular one, I still see hers, and it's like shit. And it was just specifically the theater scene. Like every scene Brenda's in, I love. Like I think about Scary Movie 3 when she was like,
everybody took
this bitch is messing up my floor. Like, man. And as soon as the bitch crawled out the TV, they cut to her just punching her. Get up, you little ugly bitch. Like, her character is so fucking black. She's like, and it's not to just, again, because you try not to correlate some shit, but fuck it. Sometimes we are a little ghetto. And that's like the biggest correlation of like, she felt like, bitch, I knew. I know Brenda. I personally feel like that's my spirit animal. But yeah. Okay, third. Ooh.
My third is at the end of Get Out when he come rescue his friend. And he basically halfway cussing him out for even coming out here with this white woman.
The immediate relief of realizing it was his friend was just
oh my god.
Because all you see is the police lights, and you just know, like, It's
Oh my
over. They're not gonna believe him. They're not gonna listen. He could be crazy, hostile black man covered in blood. Like I'm just like, he about to get shot. Like I hated it. I was
Matter of fact, I thought it was somebody that was in on it coming to help.
Like,
but the end that was so black when it's like, oh, yeah, it's my friend.
So like there is an alternate ending where he does go to jail. You can like it's on YouTube and everything. But Jordan Peele was saying like with the time, like everything that was going on around that time, and just I mean shit always happening, but what was happening at that time? He like we deserved a better ending essentially.
Yes,
he
yes,
wanted to kind of like break our hearts, and I'm like, thank you so much for making that decision because I didn't. He ends up in jail, but I just knew he's about to get shot. I'm like, oh, that's it.
I didn't think we was gonna see him living by the end of the credits.
Not at all, unfortunately. Okay. So yeah. It's on me, right? Third place. Oh, yep. Yeah. Okay. My third place is from The Purge election night. The Candy Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Just some bad. That was such a dope little scene to see these badass young bad bitches. First time driving down the street in this fucking car covered in Christmas lights, banging Party in the USA with dresses covered in blood and machine guns. I'm like, what is this? Like, we don't get to see shit like that for real from our characters. Like, so I just thought it was bad. Like, that shit was badass. Like, I don't even say badass like that, but no, that's badass. Like, that shit was fucking dope. Like, bad bitches. And like, only thing I didn't like about it is that she kept saying cocksucker. It was pissing me off. She's like, I'm getting my candy by a cocksucker. I'm like, we don't say that.
I don't like it.
So like in comparison with the other movies that we mentioned in the beginning of the list, that like the actors was like, maybe let's try this way, because this is how they were actually saying. I wish she would have did that. Mm-hmm. Girl, damn well we don't fucking say cocksucker.
Why are we saying that?
Please.
My number 2 is A Haunted House. When his cousins come over there and they all gangster.
That shit is amazing.
That ghost picked all that shit up and dropped it. They got the fuck on, okay?
It was.
You ain't have to do it twice.
The part where he was like, what the fuck? I think he called her a bitch or something. I forgot. That shit was just funny as hell. Oh yeah. And what the fuck you recording for, Keisha? Just fucking dumb. Like, I love
They were such assholes when they came.
Such assholes. He was like, I'm trying to see what it's like in here, bitch. You calling a bitch?
Rocky.
He is funny as fuck.
Avion Crockett is hilarious, bro. Cause what?
Yeah. Funny as hell. He said, "How the fuck you kind of bang Keisha? You had one leg in, homie, one leg out. Like you had somewhere better to be." That nigga is dumb. Yeah. So okay. Number 2. I'm gonna go with Rah Digga at the end of 13 Ghosts.
Oh, hold on. It's doing a thing.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So yeah. So my number 2. It's number 2, right? Yeah, we are number 2. Rah Digga and 13 Ghosts at the end.
Oh, she was not with the shits. She was
like. She came in
like, let me get the fuck up out of here.
Table, like, fuck all this shit. And was basically the hero. Like the nanny, the black nanny was the fucking hero. But yeah, it was like I just liked her character in that movie. And when she was just kind of walking out at the end too, like, fuck all this shit. I quit. Like, this is bullshit. Like, cause yeah, bitch, I'm supposed to be watching our family, not watching our fucking dealing with a goddamn ghost sacrifice. Like I'm all right. All right, then we can do honorable mentions right quick if you have any, and then I'll okay.
Yes, Tales from the Hood. That is my honorable mention. That whole thing.
The whole yeah, I feel that.
Still scares the shit out of me with the little people, the little things.
Oh yeah.
When I see them in people's
He
houses,
was like, "You little nigglets."
I can't spend the night. I can't.
He said, "You little nigglets." Yeah, it definitely was given like grandma house, like old grandma house or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I feel that. Okay. So honorable mentions, I'll say I got two. One is some Jeepers Creepers 2 when the racist white boy, like, when the black boy, like, grabbed his ass up because he got tired of him talking shit. It was like, hold him down. Like, nigga, I know the word. First off, I know the word that you really want to say. Like, just because you think I don't know, like, I know what you thinking kind of thing. Because we all can tell when a motherfucker really want to just say nigga. Like, and he just kind of got that nigga together. Like, we ain't got time for your bullshit. It's a monster out here trying to kill us. So get it the fuck together. That moment, and then the other one, and this one is kind of corny, but it's just like fuck it. Like, you gotta give in to the corniness of it all, the cheesiness of it all. Halloween Resurrection, Busta Rhymes basically karate kicking Michael Myers to death. Because it's so absurd. It's so absurd. It's absolutely ridiculous. Why is Busta Rhymes karate kicking? I mean, but yes, exactly. Why not?
There's so many things in scary movies. You like, what the? Never mind. Because you just can't.
Why not?
Why
not have the nigga hi-ya? Because I mean, that's very Busta Rhymes anyway.
Look.
Fuck it. And not only did he karate kick him, he incapacitated him for a second. Like,
that whole movie didn't make sense, but whatever.
No, never.
Why are we first off? Why are we setting up hidden cameras in his house, and then coming back, and then like, yeah, we gonna stay here for 24 hours or we're gonna stay here overnight.
Sure.
And ain't nothing gonna happen to us. And this nigga come in here and murder all y'all. That's what y'all get. Stay at people's houses.
Pretty much.
That ain't some black shit.
Especially serial killer houses.
Stay at people's houses, especially when murder.
That was his idea.
That ain't even no inherently black shit to be in no murderous ass place.
We like to watch true crime. I'd be a part of it. All right, so now I'm done. Number one for you.
My number one. Let me look at my list.
I got my number
I was trying to remember it, but let me just look at my list.
You good.
Damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, okay. Mr. Crockett. It was
okay.
Not that this is. It made me think about the Fresh Prince in the scene, like, why he don't want me? Why he don't love me? When the homie popped up on his ass and like, I've been looking for you, and he like,
I've been missing. Like, he looked at him like, oh, excuse me.
I don't know you.
I don't know you. Like,
that is my all-time favorite scene from that movie, because he really was like, Mr. Sir, grown-ass man, no.
I help kids. Like, I don't like the idea of growing up is just not even in his. That's so crazy.
It didn't even come to his mind at all that
like that's a possibility. But I guess it's because the kids that stay with him don't.
Yeah.
Huh. Crazy. But okay, yeah. So my number one is the ending of The Purge. The first Purge. Or not the first Purge, but the black one. Let's just do that. When homeboy took down that fucking building like a goddamn Terminator.
Man.
Like took the whole bitch down basically. I'm just like, hell yeah.
Yo, he was like unstoppable for a minute, bro.
Yeah, on some Rambo shit, literally. just storming through that motherfucker like a whole ass soldier. And I'm like, I liked it because they took the idea, because I guess in some ways that's where it started, of having these people protect the community sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yeah, I might be fucking us up sometime, but this still my shit. Like, I'm not gonna let nobody else come into my area. And actually now that made me think about, I don't know if you saw last week in fucking Ohio, some Nazi motherfuckers was hanging up, have flags and shit walking around, and a bunch, like, they said the YNs was out here like the fucking Black Panthers. Like,
look, and for not
was
for
getting
good,
up, they got
though,
them
like,
the
and
fuck
not
up
for
out of
good.
there. Right. And why not? Like, so it's like, it just made me it made me think about that part, because it's just like, we don't even know, like, he just moved, like I said, like a soldier. So a nigga that's just from the street, essentially, having gained this kind of like skill level, is like, how many of us we got out here like that? So I just thought it was dope to see the black man save the day. And then at the end, when they, survived everything, and they was walking through, the purge is over, Hogan, like, everybody get out the way. The hero of whatever the fuck projects is coming through. Like, that nigga deserves attention. So yeah. Okay, well, this was great. I love a good black horror moment movie.
Gotta love. I'm loving that there are more new ones. There's still some to come. Like,
because we got a lot of shit to talk about. Like, we have a lot of shit to talk about. Because that's why, like I said, we're back here. It's a movie for mostly us, but I would say anybody that understands hair.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, this is definitely a story that was birthed from somebody that is in our community, kind of thing. Like, from the detail and everything. So it's just like more of our stories are being told. So I'm excited for more.
I love it.
But yeah, let me think. Valentine's Day. Well, I guess, fuck it. Let's finish out the month with more black horror. I'll think of another one, another kind of list, and we just can just rock it out. It's Black History Month.
Okay. What's the shit McDonald's only say during Black History Month? Black History Month 365.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I won't be saying that no time soon. But before I let you go, love, as always, just let the people know where to find you. If you got anything going on, anything like that.
My baking page on Instagram, B Chantel Catering. Chantel with a SH, not a C.
Mm-hmm. That's
right. That's all. I'm baking cupcakes. They're not gonna be super fancy because she like, don't make them. Whatever. I made cupcakes for a little girl today because my friend asked me to for his daughter for Valentine's Day. Some real simple stuff, but I'm about to in the next couple weeks. It's gonna be stuff about to be cranked out.
Okay, let's get it. I mean, some sweets when I get back. I'm going back
grocery shopping next week, so. Okay. I just gotta start getting the different flavor things. Like, some stuff is I'm gonna do a Biscoff pound cake for my homegirl that gave me the 3 free line. Was it 2 or 3? It's like 2 or 3 free lion tickets this season she gave me.
Ooh, so, okay. Hey.
So I'm gonna bake her and her man some stuff. So that I got some stuff that was stuff for my homegirl birthday in December. Yeah, it's about to be some stuff. I need new pictures for my new website. I just need stuff. I need to be doing stuff.
I feel that. Okay, well, y'all heard the girl. You're gonna be coming back
for the camping trip.
I will be.
July.
I sure will be. So I already thought about that. I was like, ooh, if they go camping this year, I'm going. Because fuck that. I ain't
going. July 10th through the 13th.
Okay. Hell yeah. Let's do it.
State Park. Franny says she's coming.
Yeah, she mentioned it to me. Right, we'll see. But yeah, hell yeah, I'm down.
Life, you gotta see.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, no, like I said, I always appreciate you for doing this with me.
For sure.
Y'all know, follow the official Instagram page for the pod, Man of Horror _podcast. I'm trying to grow some more, so look out for some more stuff coming. Like, trying to step it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So be on the lookout for all that. But other than that, I will talk to you later, love.
All right.
Everybody, y'all stay spooky, motherfuckers. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.